Many of you know that I really like the credit card fraud gimmick, but I have a handling of it that I use myself. Quite a few of you out there have already seen it, and I've helped you make up the gimmicks themselves, but I thought I'd share with everybody my handling of the credit card fraud. We're going to use PropDog down here to help out, so I'd ask, we're going to go for a close-up in a minute, but I'd ask if anyone's got a credit card. Thank you very much. And is there any money in the account, Dan? And that's my misdirection to load the gimmick. We're going to get a close-up of this now so I can see what's going on. So here we are, nice little zoom in. So at this point here, I've loaded the gimmick and I say, Dan, do you know what they call this bit along here?
Strip.
A strip.
A magnetic strip.
A magnetic strip. Do you know why they call it a magnetic strip?
No.
Well, obviously one, because it's magnetic, but two, the reason they call it a strip is because if you just get your fingernails down here, you can really dig into this little bit here, okay, and you can sort of peel this thing back, and then you can see exactly why they call it a striplet. That is why they call this thing a strip, and you can have that back. That is your credit card, and that is my handling of credit card fraud. And I like to call it credit card strip, and it's a custom gimmick that you can make when you buy credit card fraud, that you peel back and you have your little naked lady there, and then you palm it off as you give the credit card back. So I'm now going to show you how to make this gimmick. So this is how you make your custom credit card fraud, or as I like to call it, credit card strip. So when you buy credit card fraud, let me just open this one up here for you. Inside, you will get your gimmick like this. Here's your gimmick, and that's your normal gimmick. But you also get a spare gimmick here, and this is the one you're going to use to make your custom credit card fraud gimmick. So what you do, I can provide you with some labels like this with 7 stripper girls on it, or you can make your own one. And what I like to do first of all is just cut one of these strips off. So we're just going to cut this off now, just a very rough cut at first, like that. And then I want to put a piece of sellotape across here. By putting sellotape on it, it means when I'm pulling this strip off, it's not going to take off the actual image here. So we take a piece of sellotape, and that goes across the lady like that. And then you want to line your, let me just lift this off here, there we are. Now you want to line up your credit card strip onto her so it covers her up like this. Now bearing in mind, when you peel this off, you don't want it so you peel it off and you've got to go all the way down before you see her. So you want the top of the credit card strip to be roughly about here, so that when you're peeling off like that, you immediately see the lady, and you go down to about where her knees are, and then obviously you don't want to go any further than that. So we now just peel the back off here. This is a little bit tricky. There we are. Perfect. So we peel the back off there, and we line that up over the lady, so we're covering all of her to about there. Make sure that's nice and straight. Perfect. So now when you're doing the trick, you'll peel back and you can see her there like that. Now we want to cut around this magnetic strip here. So we're going to line the ruler up and simply cut around, and you don't really want any white showing if you can help it. Across there. There. The bottom, and lastly across the top. Now what I like to do here is to cut across the top so I know where the end is. Then I like to peel the strip back a little bit and cut a tiny bit more off. That just allows you to get your finger underneath the strip when you're peeling it back. Otherwise you can tend to peel off the sticker a little bit. So it's going to take a tiny bit more off here, just the smallest of little edges off the edge, less than a millimetre, and that just gives you a little bit of purchase on the strip and not the sticker. So there we are, that's pretty much ready to go now. So we can peel this off. That wasn't cut well enough down there. Make sure this is fully cut. That's it, all the way down. Get rid of that bit there. And that is our credit card ready to go. Now, we need to get a credit card. Where's my PropDog card? Here it is. You line that up on there, and then you simply peel the initial sticker, which is this bit here. You're going to peel that off the back there, and we're going to line that up onto the card along the strip. Like that. So now you're pretty much ready to go, and all you have to do is to have that palmed, borrow the credit card off the person, ask them their name, if they've got any money in the account, anything like that, just to give you a bit of misdirection to put that on top, and then say, do you know what they call this bit? And that's when you go on to do your reveal. That's why they call it a credit card strip, and palm it off and give it back to them. So that is how to make your custom credit card fraud strip.